Hi, and welcome to this Pilates-inspired stability ball routine. All you will need is a mat on the floor. We'll do a few moves on our knees after we sit on the ball and then finish on our backs. So, sitting on the ball, nice and straight. Knees are straight from the hips and ankles are underneath our knees. Roll the shoulders down and back. Engage your core by pulling the belly button into the spine, closing the ribs like we have a tight corset holding us in. Pull up nice and tall from the crown of your head, and we inhale and exhale down. Again, inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Take the arms out to the side. I want you to tuck your chin, round your pelvis forward as we bring our arms forward, and then open up the chest and shift your hips back. And again, round forward, tuck your hips, open up, arms come back, and round forward, and open. One more. And a little bit quicker, let's combine those two. So we go up to the side, slightly back, and open up. Feeling it in the shoulders. This is just a quick routine to wake up the muscles, activate them, get our stretches in. So you're gonna feel amazing. Last one, round forward. Side reach here, and other side reach up, and then over. Changing our position here to a wide stance. So legs come open nice and wide, toes are to the corners. And we're simply just gonna start by doing a lunge here, waking up our hips, getting some blood flowing into our joints and in our knees. I forgot to mention that you could have no footwear today. Tennis shoes are fine. I'm wearing little sticky socks so my feet don't slip. So just do whatever feels best for you. All right, slowing this down. Let's hold this lunge here. And then again, a big side stretch all the way over. Other side. Big lunge. Really feel it in the inner thighs. Side. Think about pressing the knees up and open to the back. One more each side. Really lengthen, reach, reach, reach. Good. Coming back to center, let's toe heel our legs in. Back to that parallel position, and then we're just going to do some hip circles here. So again, just loosening up, and then I stretch in the lower back. Big hip circles. Hands can be on your hips or on the ball for a little more stability. And then let's reverse. Really tuck and push the hips back. That should feel really good. Last two. And last one. Okay, gently, we're going to come down to our knees, and we won't be in this position long. Ball is going to be in front of you, and press it right up against your thighs, as close as you can get. And then we're simply going to round over the ball. So just about to our chest. Tops of the thighs, tummy, everything here is on the ball. We're going to do a chest lift. Now, if you are more advanced and you would like to come up into like a plank position on your toes, please feel free to do so. If not, we're going to tuck our knees right against that ball. Okay, neck is in line with the spine. Hands come behind the head. Elbows nice and wide. Pull the belly button to the spine, and we simply lift our chest and lower down. This is so good for our posture, but really don't push it here. It's a small movement, really opening up the chest. Keep that tummy pulled in. We just have 3 more. And 2. Release the hands to the ball and then a little stretch here, kind of like a Sphinx pose. And just to your flexibility, gently push up. Inhale. Exhale. Lower back down. All right. Push yourself up off the ball. And then I want you to put your forearms right in the center. Do a little kneeling plank here. Engaging that core, we are going to roll forward. So we're just in a straight line from the forehead all the way to the hips. So immediately you should feel your core engage, pulling the belly button in. Again, if you're more advanced and you want to come up on your toes, you can go ahead and do that. Elbows are pressed into the ball, all the forearms. A little shake is good if you're feeling it. Tummy's in. Hold here. Few more deep breaths. Press the shoulders down and back. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's sit back into a child's pose. Hips come onto the heels and roll the ball away from you. Dropping the chest towards the floor. That feels amazing. Again, relax here. Couple deep breaths. If it feels good to you, you could roll the ball a little bit to the side. And to the other side, feeling a stretch in that lower back. And back to center. And let's come up and out of that. Next, we're going to be on our backs. It's going to be this position. And we're going to be like in a tabletop position with our legs on top of the ball. So take a second to comfortably get in that position. Lower back is pressed into the floor. Knees are bent, 90-degree angle. Arms are out to our sides in a T. And again, a little pelvic tuck engaging that core. Small of the back stays on the floor. We're simply going to drop our legs side to side just a little bit. So your legs have a little squeeze on that ball so it doesn't roll away. And knees are not coming all the way down. But this is great work for our core, specifically the obliques. Let's do 1 more each side. Back to center. Now, if that was challenging enough for you, you can stay there. To pick it up a bit, we're going to squeeze that ball in between the knees, and again, pick it up, adjust it, tabletop position, so shins are parallel to the floor. Same thing, we go side to side. Really activating the inner thighs here, and you're only going as low to the side as your body allows. Engaging that core, pressing the lower back into the floor. Excellent. Let's do 1 more each side. Grab the ball. We're going to hold it in both of our hands and then again readjust to that tabletop position. Pressing the ball into the knees, we're going to drop 1 toe, tap it, and bring it back. Alternating sides, drop and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. The further out you tap that toe, the more challenging it'll be for those lower abdominals. Are you breathing? Let's do one more. Nice job. Release the legs, release the ball back down on the floor. And we're going to put your front leg, or your right leg, on top of the ball. Left leg is bent, foot is on the floor, hands on the floor, palms down. Lifting our hips into a glute bridge. Make sure that your hips are level here. Really feeling it in that left glute. We now take our right leg, we bend it, bring the ball in, and then push it away. And pull it in. So we're really feeling it in both hamstrings here. And that left glute stabilizing it. This is a challenging move. You can always put the hips down if it's too much. Just 4 more. Keep the hips lifted. Let's do 2. Last one. Lower down. Nice job. Same thing other side. Let's put our left leg on the ball. Release the right down. Heel is pretty close to the bum here. Here we go. Lift up those hips. Squeezing the glutes, make sure they're level. Pull the left in and push it out. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders here. Lower half of the body's doing all the work. Try not to hold your breath. We're going to try to keep those hips high and level. You got it. Last 2. Last one. Extend it back out and then lower the hips. Let's take both of our legs onto the ball now. And we are going to do an elbow to knee crunch. More advanced version is with both hands supporting the head. If you need a little bit more stability, extend your right arm out to the side. Okay, here we go. Left elbow to right knee, a little crunch, and put it down. Because here we have some more stability with our arm here, because the ball on our legs is creating some instability. So that's why it's more challenging if we have both hands behind the head for this exercise. 3. And 2. Last one. All right, switching sides, either both hands or left hand extended. Left knee to right elbow. Four, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Okay, let's drop the right leg to the floor. We're going to roll over onto our side. So now you guys are mirroring me, so you will be on your left side. Let's support our head in our hands. And then I want you to bend your bottom leg about a 90-degree angle on the floor. Make sure our hips are nice and square. Top leg pressing into the ball is going to roll the ball forward, and then we roll the ball back so it's coming back at an angle, and then I want you to squeeze your glute. So we roll forward and back. Not a huge movement, but keep pressing into the ball and squeeze as you extend that leg back. Forward and back. Adjust your position or the ball anytime you need to. Sometimes they tend to run away from us. Last 2. Last 1. Hold that leg back in that extended position. Push into the ball. Push down, release. push down, release. You're gonna feel it in that inner thigh, and we're using our core here too. Push, release. Make sure our hips are on top of each other, so we're not leaning forward or back. 3, 2, and 1. Leave the leg on top of the ball. Extend your bottom leg now. So we've got a little balance challenge here. Then we're going to lift that leg and lower using the inner thigh. Try to relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend that leg again. Let's come up onto our elbow here. And then we're going to do a little side plank here. So we're going to lift our hips up off the floor, big stretch over, and then we come back down. Just 3 more times. Stretch over, lift those hips, tap the floor, push through the elbow. So good. Last one. Beautiful job. Release that leg, and let's do that again on the other side. So coming into that side lying position, bottom leg is bent, and adjust that top leg so you have a little bit of room. Here we go. We roll forward and roll back. Forward and back. Remember, when we come back at an angle and we squeeze the glute. And you've got enough pressure into the ball, so we're activating those muscles. 4, 3, 2, last one. Here we go. Push it down. Push, release. Push, release. Again, using our core and the strength of that leg. Doesn't look like we're doing much. Push, release. Using that resistance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here comes our inner thigh challenge. Lengthen that bottom leg. Find your balance on our hip and lift and lower. Try to stack those hips on top of each other. You can use this top arm to support. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending that bottom leg, tucking it slightly in, coming up onto our elbow. Pressing into that leg, we lift our hips, big arm reach up and over. Try to get those hips nice and high. Last one. So good. Challenge you to do another set of those as you get stronger. Coming back onto our backs, let's roll down. Holding the ball in our hands, we're actually going to press it into our knees. Tuck those hips, pressing the lower back into the floor, and then push the ball. So this is like another version of a plank. So I want you to resist the ball, pushing in with your knees and resisting with your hands, starting just with both feet on the floor. Push, 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 resist, resist. All right, now we're going to lift one knee. And again, it doesn't look like we're doing much, but your core should be on fire here. Pull that knee closer into your chest as we push it away with the ball. And then pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Little lift. Knee draws in. Push it away with that ball. We hold. Tummy in. and push here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, release. You should have felt that in your arms too. Extend your legs all the way out. Reach the ball up, and then bring that ball all the way up overhead. And all the way down. Just a few times like this. Really stretch, lengthen that ball. Okay, to open up your rib cage here. Back down. And last time. Stretch that ball all the way up overhead away from you. And down. Let's take the ball to the side. Help yourself up to a seated position for our final stretches. You can sit crisscross if that's comfortable for you, or you can sit with your legs extended, knees slightly bent is just fine. Left hand on the ball, or right hand comes up. Big side stretch all the way over. Oh, that feels good after that core work. We're going to do this 3 times. Now I want you to open your arm to the back, feeling that stretch in the chest. And then we're going to swoop forward here, rounding the back and touching the ball. Forward, open up, and then round and swoop forward. Last one. Hold it here, the stretch to the side, and then roll the ball slightly away from you at an angle here towards the front. It should feel beautiful in that lower back. Come back to center. Let's roll the ball to the other side. Left arm up. Side stretch over. And then swoop forward, rounding the back, reach to the side. Open up that arm. Last one, we hold here, maybe push the ball away, feeling that beautiful stretch in the back of the shoulders and the side body. Up and over. We come back to center. I like to finish, as always, with a big inhale. And exhale down. I hope you feel amazing. Let me know how you like this in the comments. Thanks for working out with me, and we'll see you next time.